And the question is quite nice. So,
Hello.
hello,
I'm Dinah.
I'm Francisco. How are you?
I'm good. And you're listening to
Double espresso. So, yeah, I think you made a nice question before, and I like to hear that. So, please.
Okay, so another question. What would you do if you win in lottery?
Well, if you win a good prize in a lottery, it's
What is a good price?
But I would say at the level of millions, okay? Because at the level of below that, I mean, it's really small quantity and very easy to spend. But let's go to the quantity of millions. What will you do, Dinah, if you get, for example, 5 millions US dollar in a lottery prize?
Yeah.
Suddenly you have 5 millions that you did not have yesterday.
All
What
right.
will be, yes, your first
Yes.
steps? What will you do?
Yeah. So I will basically split it into different type of investments. So I'm gonna have a real estate portfolio. I can easily spend like 1.5 million, and probably I'm gonna get like 2 premium properties here in Dubai, and then I'm gonna put so I've got 1.5 million, and then I'm gonna put another 1.5 million in stocks. I will go for proven and tested stocks.
Plan to divide it your
Yeah.
winning, in this case 5 millions,
I will
and
split.
how many, what is the percentage of your split?
Okay, so percentage, I'm just gonna make it 1.5 real estate, 1.5 for stocks slash index funds. So I've got 3 million, and then I've got another 2 million. Maybe I'm gonna put up a business, the business that I have been wanting to.
Okay, so your idea is to use all the money for generating more money. Let's say you want to first preserve your wealth, and second you want to generate some income. All right, that's quite nice. Actually, most of the people, what they start to do is dreaming about buy a house, buy a car, buy this, but they normally don't think and they associate costs, because yes, you buy a car, probably a more expensive car, now you have to pay an insurance, and it's not one time insurance, it's gonna be a yearly insurance. You buy a house, and then you buy not the typical house of, you're going to the level of millions. Maybe you have 1 million house for yourself, and now you find yourself also to pay the tax related to the house, to pay also the bills related to the house, which are quite much more. And if something has to be replaced or fixed, now you're not gonna go cheap, you're gonna go according to the standard. So that means if you raise your cost of living, basically those 5 millions is not gonna be enough, and actually in very short time you will find yourself, as many winners of lottery find themselves back to their medium level. So basically, when you earn a money that you were not expecting, in this case a lottery, I think you have to financially educate yourself. You have to do, as you said, you have to probably think ways of preserving your wealth, things ways of extending or increasing your wealth, and diversify, because that also protects yourself, and likely you have to consider to get more knowledge and experience. And I mean, you may not have this knowledge, but there is nowadays in the market a lot of consultants and advisors, finance advisors. I always recommend to go to people, I mean, do your research and go to people who are trustable.
Make sure that you check that they are certified as well. And I just want to correct about the 1.5. I think 1.5 for real estate is not sufficient. I think I will have to increase it for like 2.5 million.
Well, the thing is, when you buy properties, it's quite, you put a budget yourself. Let's say you have 1 million, you put a budget of 1 million, then you start to see properties, and obviously the seller is tempting to you, and then if you go to him with 1 million US dollar budget, he will come to you and showing you 2 millions and 3 millions, because if you can pay one, you could find a way to pay 2 or 3, and at the end you will see the difference. And probably if you have the cash, which is the case because you have won 5 million, you will end up buying this. This is what I'm saying.
But you know, another thing that I'd like to add on that, cash is king, and when you have cash, you actually have a leverage to negotiate for the price, and that happened many times when we purchase properties, for example in Philippines. You pay by cash, okay, give me a big discount.
Yeah, I mean, you can use the advantage of having that large sum of cash, and then you could also play the game of negotiating and obviously offering. You can really do this very well in the Philippines because the market there is quite attractive in the sense that it's a large exposure to a large population that is increasing, and there is a lot of development construction going, so for sure that you have a great opportunity. But if you're coming to the market in Dubai, cash is king, but almost everyone has cash here.
Exactly.
So your possibility of negotiating that aggressively is not that easy.
Yes. There are so much information that we can share about real estate. I think we will have more rounds discussing about real estates. So that's all for now. We'll see you in our next podcast. Thank you.
Okay. Have a great time. Enjoy.